Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another versus matchup type video. Haven't done one of these for a while, so felt it was a good time. Viewer requested, that is, who would win between the Walking Dead television series versions of Tyreese and Abraham. Okay, so I want to kind of get back in the habit of making these types of videos every so often. Basically what happened was I did a lot of versus videos about a year ago or so, and I had basically done most of comic book style type matchups I could think of that I really wanted to do. Now, in terms of The Walking Dead, I've done quite a few of these before too, of who would win matchups and who I think would win between certain characters, so I do kind of want to start doing them again to a degree when they make sense. Now, I've done a lot of the simple ones that you would think of for the series, so if you're interested, go ahead and check the channel on who I think would win between lots of different characters in the Walking Dead television series and comic book series. That said, in this one, viewer requested, we're going to be doing Abraham versus Tyreese, because Abraham, Michael Cudlitz, just appeared in the Walking Dead television series a few weeks ago, so and a few episodes ago. So I think it makes sense, and we also have Tyreese, who's still a big factor in the TV series, but hasn't been around for a little while. He's still there, though, of course, and I'm sure we're going to see him again. So, and it'll probably be a character that'll be around for a while. So both of them around at the same time right now, and both huge characters in the Walking Dead television series. Thought it was a good idea to go ahead and do this one. And who would win? It's a tough one to call, I think, because they're both two bigger guys. I think that now I couldn't find the exact weights of them. I read online that Michael Cudlitz, who plays Abraham, is only 175. I'm pretty sure that's inaccurate because he's like 6'2". So if you weighed 175 at 6'2", I mean, that would be really lean. And he doesn't look that lean, so I'm pretty sure that's not accurate. I think he's at least 200 to 210 pounds, something like that. Chad Coleman, on the other hand, he's kind of shorter. I think he's around 5'8", 5'9", something like that. So would want to probably put him at a weight of, I couldn't find it online either, but I'm guessing somewhere around 190, something like that, 180, 190, somewhere around there. So I would probably give the height and, well, obviously the height and weight advantage, I would say, just from speculation, is probably going to go to Abraham. It would be his advantage. Now, in terms of what other advantages he has, he's shown to be, even just from the couple episodes we've had him in, which is more like one, really, one where he actually got to do some stuff. He is a really good shot. So we've seen he was in the military. We know that, right? And we saw him take down all those walkers when the big fight between him and Glenn was going on. And you have all the walkers that start coming out. He walks up with his sidearm, and he just starts laying them out. One headshot after another constantly, while Eugene is shooting them with the assault rifle in the stomach and stuff. So we do know he's got great aim with firearms. Also, he's really testy. He tackles Glenn like it's nothing. Son of a bitch, and takes him down. So he's got a pretty good takedown. He took down Glenn. He's pretty tough. He's pretty tough all around. So I think I would give him the advantage in terms of firearms, obviously height and weight, and in terms of fighting, maybe hand to hand without any kind of weapons. I would have to probably give him the advantage over Tyreese, I would have to say. Just because he's bigger and he was in the military and he looks like he's a pretty damn good fighter. That said, on the other hand, we haven't seen him use knives or anything like that, close hand-to-hand type combat weapons yet. And with Tyreese, we definitely have. With him, with his hammer, he is just unstoppable with that hammer. I'm thinking about earlier on season 4 when we had the herd that came at them and he got kind of trapped in a huge thing and ended up just like one after another, just tearing through them all with the hammer. Very, very impressive. The only problem with him is he can't shoot. He can't shoot. He can't aim. He's not good at aiming. He's not good at laying out walkers with guns. We saw it when the governor attacked and that girl, Tara's girlfriend, I think her name's Alyssa, or something like Alicia, or something like that, almost killed him, and Lizzie saved him, which was a funny sequence. So I think this one comes down to, it depends on what kind of weapons they're going to have. If you're going to give them both, if they both have firearms, I think I'd have to go with Abraham pretty easily, even though I don't like him as much. I do. Right, so far he's been shown to be stupid, manipulated by Eugene, and kind of a jerk. So kind of a jerk, and he's stupid. It's not a good combination, and he's physically intimidating compared to guys like Glenn and maybe even Rick and some of the others. Well, that's open to argument, but definitely intimidating compared to Glenn and some other characters. So it's not a really likable character, to tell you the truth, so far in the TV series. I'm sure it'll get better, and we'll start to like him a lot more as time goes on and some things happen, some revelations are made. But yeah, he's not a very likable character. Whereas Tyreese, on the other hand, how could you not like him? And what he's been given to do in the series so far, saving the baby and relationship with Karen, and how could you not feel for him? Amazing character. So I want to say that Tyreese would win, and I think if it came down to hand and he had his hammer, oh yeah, for sure Tyreese would take this. But if they have firearms, I gotta go with Abraham. I have to. I gotta be realistic. I think that's how it would go. So all in all, if they had firearms, Abraham takes us. If not, and Tyreese has his hammer, I'd have to go with Tyreese. Whether or not he'd be able to close the gap if they had firearms, I personally don't think he'd be able to. I think Abraham is too skilled, especially if he had his assault rifle with him or something. Geez. Also too, he used a crowbar also. So. Hammer, crowbar, overall, I think I just have to all around go with Abraham in this one, even though I do think Tyreese is extremely skilled with that hammer and really able to just lay out walkers like they're nothing. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this matchup. I'm going to give this one to Abraham. I think he would take this one if it came down to it. And let me know what you guys think, who you guys think would win between the two. And also, if you have any more versus video requests, they don't have to just be The Walking Dead. Could be anything. I've done Terminator versus RoboCop. I've done Ninja Turtles versus Batman. I've done Superman versus Goku was like the first one to do that like 2 or 3 years ago before all these other channels did it. But anyway, that happens a lot. I do something, or I come up with an idea, I do something, and then a whole bunch of other people do it. So anyway, if you guys have any ideas, though, for good matchups, please feel free to send them to me. I'll take them into consideration, and if they're good, I will do them. Call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev. Saying peace.